Welcome to another wandering in another new place. This is St. Mary's Church. The clock doesn't work because it's morning and not afternoon. I just wanted to include it because it's absolutely beautiful. Today I am in Walmer and I'm taking you for a wandering to find and explore the castle here. Walmer Castle is the sister of Tudor Castle, the one I showed you in the previous episode, but this is a bit different still, and it has a beautiful garden which fits completely my requirements for something worth visiting. So I have quite a walk till there. I've been walking already for like, I don't know, almost 15 minutes, but we'll get there. Okay, suddenly I found myself off the road. I'm cutting across. Somebody told me I can come through here, so let's see. Otherwise I would have to circle all the way that way, round and round, and get back here. So let's see if I will be able to get through on the other end. I'm loving these unexpected little adventures. Okay, I'm almost at the end of the field and I can see a little gate. I hope I can get through. Some of these places are not the easiest to get to if you don't have a car, sadly. Deal was fairly okay, and today Walmer, both from the train station or the nearest bus stop, it's a good mile and something to walk, which is not too bad. It just depends how much energy you have and willpower, but thank God I'm equipped with both. So let's see if I can get out. Yes, I could. I saw a lot of sheep dung, but the sheep are not on the field, which is a disappointment, but hopefully I'll see them later. And here we are. Let me show you the photo a bit. I hope to find an aerial one as well, so you can see it. It's another pretty castle. This is one funky notice. Obviously, it's still in force today. I will tell you more about how the Lord Wardens came to reside here and so forth as we explore the castle, but first let's get in properly. Okay, I'll quickly include this side because I'm not sure if I will get back here. Okay, let's go in. So pretty. Oh, it's lights. I thought it's ventilation shafts. They might have been.
It took 1 year to build, which sounds incredible.
Absolutely beautiful. We'll go and explore the gardens later. You must have some cannons. And let me tell you, something smells amazing. I think there's a kitchen here. Yep. To sneak in. And today's special cheddar cheese ploumans. Okay. Down here there is a second-hand bookshop now. I'll check it out later. And a little bit of a garden center. But do you want to have a seat? You have the Tudor rose there in the center. Cafe area. Okay, the gardens will be if I cross through there, so let's go and explore up. Okay, so we came from there. And as I was saying, this is the sister of the castle from Deal and Sandown. This one and the Sandown one were almost identical. And the one in Deal is a little bit different because it has 6 bastions, whilst this one and the Sandown one had 4. Because Sandown is no more. This one still has them. There, and obviously we can see the sea. How beautiful is that? Today there's more clouds than there were yesterday, and I think there's less wind because yesterday was rather windy, which kind of spoiled a bit of my audio yesterday, but it's okay. The views supersede the bit of trouble I had with the audio. I will repeat a few facts should you not seen the episode about Deal, which I recommend you go and check out. These 3 castles I just mentioned before were constructed in 1539 and 1540, so in just 1 year they did a massive job pulling up 3 artillery defense castles. This was done during the reign of Henry VIII, and it was part of his program, which he called the King's Device Program, to protect against invasion from France and the Holy Roman Empire. He managed to make enemies of them all by divorcing his wife, who was the aunt of the emperor, and so forth. There's a lot of details in this historical bit, which I'm not gonna bore you with. There's some of the cannon shots. Oopsie, oh dear, I'm dropping everything. And more of the cannons. I think these are later ones. They are not 16th century ones. As I was saying, this castle is different because it only has 4 circular bastions, and obviously the keep in the middle. And I just spotted some pretty cute survivors. Again, amidst the bricks, they always find a way. And an interesting vehicle. I'm not sure, is it picking up pebbles from the shore? Don't know. I have no idea. It's the first time I see something like that. You can see loads more cannons down in the front. Now, where was I? Let me think. Oh yeah, after the original invasion threat has passed, and a lot of time as well, during the Second English Civil War in the mid-1600s, Walmer was seized by pro-royalist insurgents, and it took several months of fighting before the parliamentary forces took it back again. So it has lived through a few ups and downs, but just like Dill, over time this was turned into the residence, and this one for a more esteemed position, that of the Lord Warden of the Cinque Ports, and it is until today, as far as I know. We can see down to the moat, and I can see some what do you call them, They're not palm trees. Oh, brain. I think they are fern trees, like the ones from Australia. But I hope to get down there a bit later so we can have a look at them all up close. Now this one still has the residence rooms, which can be visited, has furniture, and it's different than the one we saw yesterday. Okay, before we go back down, I just wanted to mention that some of the Lord Wardens were various prime ministers and other politicians, like the Duke of Wellington and Lord Granville, and actually he was the one who adapted parts of this castle as living spaces and constructed a lot of the gardens around the property. So thank you, Lord Granville, you made this more beautiful. Other notable Lord Wardens later on during the Second World War was the famous Winston Churchill, and then later on Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. And there's also part of the garden that was specifically built for her 95th birthday. What a lovely gift, huh? And ta-da! Some of the gardens. I will be going and exploring that. They look beautiful. Here you can't walk around the castle walls because obviously of the residence apartments, but it's interesting to see. Okay, the Lord Warden's apartments that way. I don't think I will be able to film in there. And I'm out. I'll tell you about it in a second. More beautiful survivors. And we are by the moat. Now, there were two of the different residences that you can visit at the moment. And I'm saying at the moment because one of them will soon be closed down again. That's because the newest Lord Warden has just been appointed not too long ago, literally just a few weeks ago, and he's not taken residence yet. I can see some late blooming magnolias there, and also a little robot doing its work. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by random things. So what happens is that when the Lord Warden and his family have taken residence, then their private apartments are not open to the public. So this, I just happened to come at a time when this was possible, even though filming and taking photos is strictly prohibited. I have seen it with my eyes, and I can tell you, although they're beautiful, because obviously the location and all, they are not very fancy and most modern. So it's not like I would refuse them if it's given to me, but if I would have a choice, the furnishings and would probably not be my choice of things. And then the second part of the residence, which is not inhabited by the residing Lord Warden, is the one where Wellington used to dwell, and they kept that as a little museum dedicated to him. So you could see his original boots, the first Wellington boots. You could see his camp bed, his writing desk and implements, and all the things that belonged to him when he was living here. Oh, this is pretty. And a little pond. Oh. Let's capture the clouds. I love it when you get some really beautiful reflections. And there's some beautiful water lilies as well. And dragonflies. Oh, can you see it? It's a massive one. Let's see them like this. Absolutely beautiful. They almost look artificial, but they're not. And the other one, these one are just opening. I just spotted a little creature there. Come on, focus. I'm not sure. Oh, if it's a spider or what are you? Can't see it well, it's quite far from me. And the last lot.
I didn't realise they were carnivores. Yeah, even in their larval form, they're one of the most vicious.
Beautiful. How pretty does that look? Absolutely splendid. I'm loving the clouds today. We must include some of the flowers. Oh, I keep finding beautiful angles. Look at that. And a little creature feeding. Some sort of fly. Yum 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 yum. Oh. There's this bit, and then behind me there's this, I think. It's the woodland area. Though, well, let's see. You can see lots of beautiful tall trees, lots of greenery. But I can also hear happily squealing kids, so there might be a playground around. Let's see. It's nice and cool in here. I really like woodland areas. They remind me of my childhood. I saw a little robin, but it flew away. I didn't get to show it to you. Okay, there's a picnic area here. But I want to go out again to that side. Look at that beauty. The fresh green shows so nicely on it. It's nice that there's a lot of grounds you can walk around. It shows that it was adapted better as a residence than Deal was. Hello, lovely happy bird. What happened to my light? Hey, it did get a bit overcast, but I feel the light has been just gone funny. Okay, I came back to this one because I really wanted you to see all the fresh new shoots. It's just really pretty. I can't believe what I just found. Do you know what these are? They are strawberries, but the wild kind. Look at that. Oops. Look at this beauty. I'm not gonna pick them, I'll leave them here so they can produce more seeds and multiply. Where are you? Oh, there you are. And one more there. Now, I think this is the first time I've ever seen these in the UK. It just shows that sometimes it's worth getting off the beaten track and making your own way. You never know what you'll find. Oh, how beautiful. Now, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the Lord Wardens and their jobs and stuff. At the very beginning, when the Lord Wardens came to be, they ended up being some of the most important people of the land, because they controlled a lot of things, including obviously the port of Dover, and not Dover because they're the Lord Wardens of the Cinque ports, so 5 ports. And I'm distracted again because it's a blue jay feather. How pretty. So back to the Lord Wardens. As I was saying, they were some of the most influential and powerful people of the land. That did change over time because I don't know exactly, but about 100 years ago there was no more need for them, so the title is still maintained, but it is now just a ceremonial title. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed something. Sorry, it's like I have the attention span of Dory. I keep seeing new things and new things. So anyway, they are still bestowing this title on various people, either for valor or to please them, or who knows what. It is not a title that can be inherited like the aristocrats usually do. So, if I remember correctly, one of them was the Prime Minister of Australia or something like that. I don't remember everything, there's too many facts, and I've been reading up on so many things lately that what I have in my head at the moment is a big jambalaya of all things. Look at their fruit as well, and some is already ripening. Now those are ginormous rose hips, aren't they? They're the size of a small plum. And this is what I got distracted by when I was looking at the sun clock. That statue in the middle, and the way the trees are cut through, so you have a view going that way. Now I'm just thinking if I have finished telling you what I wanted about the Lord Wardens, but I don't know. And in the meantime I just spotted this lovely bumblebee. Look at it, wiggling his bottom all over, doing the pollination properly.
Oh, it's so nice.
Look at that.
It smells like sweet. Yeah, that's amazing.
I am filming you because I am curious on what you're doing. You see their little hairy bodies collect all the pollen, and then they use little legs to wipe it down and collect it. Oh, how nice. And I just stopped to turn around because somebody was coming and the bee's gone.